Want to have your clip featured in the Skyrim Clip of the Week? Simply record the clip on your Xbox and then send it to me via message. My gamertag is iRyanI, that's IRYENI, and then you can message it to me over Xbox and I'll be able to view it. I look forward to seeing the clips that you guys send me. Now moving on to the video. Hey, what's up guys, it's Ryan, and welcome back to another episode of Modded Monday. We're on week number 276 now, guys. I've picked out 5 new mods for you guys to check out and perhaps add them to your load order if you find them interesting. But like always, before we jump into them, I want to remind you guys that I'm partnered with Gamersups, which in my opinion is the best energy drink on the market. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, be sure to check out the link in the description where you can go to their store page, and you can also use the code RTD for a 10% discount on all your purchases. I also want to say, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any brand new mods each and every single week. Now that all that's out of the way, we can jump into this week's mods. And starting us off, we have a huge bug fixing mod called Finally Fixing Skyrim. Now the mod page reads that Finally Fixing Skyrim, or FFS for short, is a bug fixing mod pack that's sole purpose is to fix the bugs of Skyrim and increase the stability of the game. It does add a few quality of life improvement mods, but doesn't steer away from its purpose, which is to fix bugs. It also sticks to the Elder Scrolls aspect in that it doesn't go out of its way to change what Skyrim is or what it's about. For example, the calendar or wait menu has been left unchanged because they feel like changing Mundus to Monday is a bit unimmersive. Now there's way too many bug fixes included in this mod pack, all of which have open permission use, and there's actually a Google Drive link that I'll also include in the description because obviously with there being over 149 mods total in this huge mod pack, there's no possible way I can go through every single one that's included here. But just know that most of the very popular bug fixing mods that you'll find in tons of load orders have all been jam-packed into one simple bug fixing mod pack here, and I absolutely love it. Some examples of what's included: we have the improved college entry questline tweaks, as well as the improved companions, vanilla script fixes, the unofficial Skyrim modders patch, the navigator nav mesh fixes, underwater grass remover, the 60 FPS menu, which we actually covered in previous load orders. I absolutely love the 60 FPS menu mod, so that's a great inclusion here. On top of that, you have mods such as Thugs Not Assassins, assorted tiny tweaks, believable crime report radius, no spinning death animations, the crosshair aligned crossbow mod, respect for the legate, less tedious thieves guild, welcome back to the bee and barb, a lovely letter alternate route, and then on top of that you have a bunch of crash to desktop fixes that have been included along with this mod, such as chill wind depth and a bunch of different locations as well. We also have the blended shorelines, the bounty preview mod, the burn mod, chill out Ayla, choose your own archmage, cutting stone corners, and like I said, 149 bug fixing mods all jam packed into this one giant mod here. And this mod was actually made by one of my close friends here on YouTube. His name's The Love King, and he's a very talented mod creator and mod porter as well, and he's been absolutely killing it with these mods. You know, over the past couple of weeks, we've been covering some of his mods that he's brought either from PC into console or just uploaded mod packs all together, and he's bringing some brand new amazing mods to Skyrim, and this is definitely one of them. With 149 mods that'll fix tons of problems scattered all throughout Skyrim, this is going to be a must-have mod for those people that are having trouble in their load orders. So if you're having some crashes or maybe some load order trouble and you don't really know where to go next, I'd strongly recommend downloading the Finally Fixing Skyrim mod and seeing if it fixes your game, because it really helped with my performance and getting all my mods running together, so I'm sure it would help you guys as well. So that's definitely why the Finally Fixing Skyrim mod is featured here at a number 5 spot this week, so if you are having trouble with your load orders, I'd strongly recommend downloading it and giving it a try for yourself to see if it helps out. Coming in at the number 4 spot this week, we have a brand new beautiful player home called Jakusou Sansou, the player home Japanese style garden. Now the mod page reads that I first played Skyrim 10 years ago on the Xbox 360 version. Since that time I've always wanted to live in a place like the Elder Gleam Sanctuary. But there are mods already to add an Elder Gleam Sanctuary house, and their experience with various mods on the PC version have changed what their ideal house would look like. But this house and this mod is exactly what the mod creator needs. And since they played the console version of Skyrim at the time, there may also be other players who need their mods as well. Therefore, one of the mod creator's goals was to publish this mod for the Xbox users. Now this beautiful Japanese style house is east of Segunda's Kiss, and a map marker will be automatically added as an undiscovered place. Then it cannot be fast traveled to until you actually visit there. To actually get inside, the keys are in the safe at the entrance like I showed you at the beginning there, and inside there's a crafting station indoor and outdoors, except for the spider and wand enchants, and then you also have the Skyforge as well. Inside you have 9 beds, and you also have named custom storage by type. This mod's also fully nav mesh ready and supports Hearthfire multiple adoptions, because with all the beds you're able to have tons of different followers or a family inside this house, so it all works together properly. This house mod is also featured inside of its own separate world space, so you have to go inside a little cave that's on the outside of Skyrim, and it takes you to this brand new realm that doesn't exist anywhere else, and it's just a beautiful garden, and I love the looks of it. So if you've been looking for a brand new player home and you love the Japanese style that we got going on in this player home, then I'd strongly recommend downloading the Jakusou Sansou house, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, and adding it to your load order as well, because I absolutely love the looks of this house and the gardens and just the decoration everywhere and how they were able to fit it all in its own separate world space. I love everything about this house mod, and I'd strongly recommend you guys to download it and become its proper owner so that you can also live in this lavish lifestyle. Like I said, that's definitely why this mod's featured here at number 4 spot this week, so I'd recommend downloading it and trying it out for yourself. Coming in at the number 3 spot this week, we have a brand new mod pack that combines a bunch of different mods that we've used in previous load orders or just covered in previous top 5 mod episodes. This is the Cloaks, Face Masks, and All Sorts bundle mod. And the mod page reads that this mod combines all of these armor mods and different little things that you can have on your character all into one simple mod pack here. Starting off, you have the Face Mask of Skyrim, which obviously adds craftable face masks to the game, and this comes in 8 different color variants. There's black, blue, brown, green, purple, red, white, and yellow. And they use new slots so they can be worn with any helmet, circlet, or robe, so there's no clipping or overlapping of each other. Next up, you have the Dwemer Goggles and Scouter mod, which adds a fully craftable Dwemer Goggles and Dwemer Scouters to the game of Skyrim. But to actually be able to craft these goggles, you must first complete the side quest Calcimo's Secrets in Markarth. Next up, you have the Bandanas of Skyrim, which adds craftable bandanas in 8 different color variants. You also have Blindfolds of Skyrim, which creates craftable blindfolds for the characters of Skyrim that also have color variants. And then of course you have the Cloaks and Capes mod, which adds so many different cloaks and different styled capes to everywhere you explore all throughout Skyrim. Whether you travel into Winterhold, you'll see Winterhold cloaks everywhere on the guards. Whiterun has Whiterun guards with special cloaks on them as well. You know, there's so many different cloaks that you can craft at a tanning rack as well as find throughout the world, and I absolutely love the cloaks that they got in this mod. And you'll be able to have so many different customizable options. You can have, you know, a red bandana and then a green blindfold, or vice versa. You could have all black everything, all white everything. You know, there's so many different looks that you could give your character in Skyrim, all with this giant mod pack. But with it adding all of these mods together, it still only comes in at 36.04 megabytes, so it'll slip into pretty much any load order that you could possibly imagine and fit perfectly because it's very small in memory space and combines a bunch of the best mods whenever it comes to having cloaks, capes, masks, and more, all within one simple mod here, and I absolutely love it. So if you're looking to save some space in your next load order with some armor mods, or maybe you're just looking to have cloaks and face masks and you don't want to have to download a bunch of different mods to get that desired effect, then the Cloaks, Face Masks, and All Sorts bundle mod is definitely a mod I'd recommend checking out, and that's why it's featured here at number 3 spot this week, so I'd strongly recommend downloading it and completely changing your character's style for yourself. Coming in at the number 2 spot this week, we have a brand new mod pack that completely overhauls the economy of Skyrim. This is the Mo Money No Problems mod, an income business bundle. And what this mod does is it brings the Windhelm Industrialize mod, the Solitude Business Broker mod, which we covered in a very previous episode way back when, and you also have the Imperial Fortress mod alongside as well, and this is a bundle of 3 excellent mods by Courier's Gambit to earn you some serious gold in the game. Well, Imperial Fortress isn't technically a business, but if you join the Imperial Legion with this mod installed, you can earn a weekly wage for just being a member. But if you do decide to join the Stormcloaks, then that's tough. But you can't always attack the fortress and steal everything too, so there's always a trade-off there. Now, when it comes to these three mods, whenever side by side, the Solitude Business Broker mod allows for a brand new building to be installed in Solitude, and if you travel up to it, there's a bear running the broker business there, and you can buy a whole bunch of different types of businesses and actually earn a weekly wage from them. It's really, really cool too. So if you walk up to these little books that I'm showing you right now, you can buy different businesses such as a grain mill, different types of farms, stables. You can also buy your own ledger business. You can start a skooma industry. You know, there's so many different businesses that you can find throughout here, and every single book that you see all throughout the room that I'm showing in this showcase here has like 5 or 6 different businesses that you can buy from. And these range from 250,000 gold down to like 5,000 gold. So no matter how much money you have, there's always going to be something that you're going to have to work for to buy more, because some of these are absolutely very, very expensive, and it's wild. But the fact that you can actually get your hands on these, and then say you go out exploring and you do some questing for a while and then you come back, you'll actually be earning passive income from all these businesses that you're buying, and I really, really like that about this mod. So if you go in and you purchase maybe a grain farm to start out and maybe a mining facility, you go out exploring, do some questing, come back and you have like 3 or 4 grand in the bank, and then you use that 4 grand that you just earned to buy more businesses, and you just become this business owner that keeps buying up more real estate, and then eventually you're raking up like tens of thousands of dollars coming in every week. So there's so much that you can do with this mod, and I really like how it adjusts the economy, but you are going to be making tons and tons of money once you get started with this mod, and it's just a lot of fun to play around with. But whenever it comes to the Imperial Fortress mod, you also have a brand new thing that you can do whenever you join the Imperial Legion. You can travel to this fortress and get, sent out on jobs, get paid a weekly wage for just being in the Imperials. There's tons of money that can be made with this mod pack here. Combining the Solitude Business Broker, the Imperial Fortress, and then Windhelm Industrialized is just a perfect trio of mods that all come together as a perfect number 2 spot this week. So go download it and start earning some unimaginable amounts of money for yourself. Coming in at the number 1 spot this week. Now, last week we covered a mod that completely transformed crafting in Skyrim. Now we're going to focus on a mod pack that completely transforms being a mage in Skyrim. This is Ars Arcanum Nova, and it's a brand new magic-based bundle built around Odin, the magic of Skyrim, that offers unique ways to dive into the magic of Mundus. Included in this bundle are power versions of nearly every possible spell in the game, which can be cast as lesser powers for the two-handed warrior, sword and shield paladin, or dual-wielding rogues to be able to utilize magic in and out of combat. The mods that are featured within this giant mod pack here, of course, you have the Odin Skyrim Magic Overhaul, the Odin Summons Redone mod, Spider Bros, the No Edge Glow, 3D Casting Fix, so the Fire and Frost hand effects are replaced, Conduit, which is a short-term weapon infusions mod, the Spell Siphon mod, which is very popular among mages in Skyrim, Mining for Mages, Guiding Light, Enhanced Atronachs, Puzzle Solver, expanded bound weapons including bound shields, a Candlelight Overhaul, no disarms, regeneration spells, restorative Candlelight and Mage Light, focused power slots, void gates, soul arrows, sun runes, the solar soul trap mod, and then one of my favorite spell mods included alongside here, we have the physic teleport spells, and then you also have advanced alteration, less visually obstructive cloak spells, better dead thralls, better wards, resurrect. There's so many mods in this giant mage mod pack that it would be impossible to cover all of them in this showcase here. But just know that this list is absolutely massive, and just like last week with the crafting overhaul, it's the exact same in here but with a mage overhaul. And you can even see a lot of the changes whenever I go and purchase spells from a vendor. They have a huge new list of brand new spells that have been added into the game. There's over hundreds of different types of spells that are able to be used now, and including spells from Oblivion such as Ease Burden or actual just burden spells itself. So this mod pack not only adds a bunch of new spells to use throughout your travels and combat in Skyrim, but it also fixes a bunch of issues that were with casting spells itself, whether it be visual glitches, effects glitches, or maybe it just makes the effects look a lot more remastered and higher quality textured. And then you have other expansions such as being able to mine if you're a mage. There's a spell that allows you to go mining without having a pickaxe. You have better light sources such as the Guiding Light mod and the Candlelight Overhaul overall, so finding your objectives and, you know, not using a torch and using a candlelight spell is going to be a lot more useful. Now, I could go on and on talking about all the spells, fixes, and changes along with this mod, but I'd much rather you guys download and try this out for yourself, because this mod absolutely changes everything about being a mage in Skyrim, and I love it. So that's definitely why this mod's featured here at our #1 spot this week, so I'd strongly recommend downloading the Ars Arcanum Nova mod and giving it a try for yourself. So that's pretty much it for this week's episode of the top 5 Skyrim mods of the week. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and if you did, I'd appreciate it if you left a like and subscribe if you're new. It really helps me out a lot. And if you have any suggestions for mods you'd like me to cover in future top 5 mod episodes, be sure to let me know in the comment section below, or you can join our Discord. I'll be sure to leave the Discord link in the description as well as the pinned comment, so you can join us on there and leave mod suggestions there as well. Special shout out to my Patreon supporters. Thank you guys so much for everything that you guys have done for me. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys later.